If you told that wide-eyed 3-year-old that 30 would come this fast, she might have cried and held her teddy bear a little tighter. Because no one warned me that adding a 0 to the 3 would be this fast. Like, how and when did it all happen? In my teens, I thought adulting was a good thing. I eagerly wanted to grow up and live my life on my own term, make my own decisions, and of course, no school and definitely no 6 a.m. alarms. By the age of 30, I thought I would have my life completely together, bought my own house, drove my own car, built my own business, and achieving everything that is typically expected of a 30-year-old. As kids, we don't understand life, but we understand hope, and I had so much of it.
Happy birthday, dear Honey. Happy birthday to you.
Bad news, I am finally 30 now. I don't own a house, I don't have a car, and no, I did not build my own business. Yes, turning 30 felt big, but what makes it truly special for me was this table and the people around it. Everything was handmade by very, very caring souls. Let me introduce you to our menu for today. Starting off with the pies, there were two, one with bananas and Nutella. Yes, you heard that right. You can all imagine the combo we have here. The other one was apple and cinnamon, kind of like a cozy autumn day in the middle of summer. And because I'm a summer girl, I would definitely go for the first one. Who wants a classic birthday cake when you can have brownie? Oh my god, it was absolutely warm and gooey, and no description will ever do it justice. The cheese quiche, with its buttery crust, cheesy inside. If a food hub was a thing, this would be definitely it. Then there was the start of the show. The Korean rice rolls wrapped in seaweed filled with crunchy veggies, so fresh and so satisfying. We have Syrian dips. If I can have one dish, one something that I can eat every single day, that would be Syrian dips. They are so good. Also, we have Turkish ashure, this sweet kind of grainy dessert full of fruits and nuts. This one was actually the best I ever had. I'm sorry, my friends make the best food. There was also a Chinese chicken and rice. Forgot how it's called. The rice really didn't stand a chance. Forgot to film it, well, because we were actually busy eating it. That was just perfection. I devoured everything. I went back for seconds and thirds. Every dish was more than food. It was love. In every bite. To my incredible friends, thank you. You fed my soul today. And for a foodie like me, that's the best kind of love.
We should also record a Paraguayan cuz is making sushi for an Asian girl.
I tear up every time I look at these footages and try to write how I feel. But now I know that, yes, I might not own a house yet, but I own a home in my friends' hearts, and that's already enough. So here's to 30, to friendship, to full hearts and full plates. 29 was, to say the least, the hardest year of my life. Mentally, emotionally, just everything. We just finished 5K. Ooh, what a morning. Pressure of life, society expectation, work, the weight of everything I was supposed to be. I tried to hold it together, I really did, but I collapsed. My body decided to say, no, I am not doing this anymore. You stop it. I felt stuck. I felt like I was sinking deeper into something dark. And even though I wanted to leave that place and get better and just fix things, I kept stretching my arm out, reaching for something, someone, anything for help. But all I could hear was noise. So much noise, I couldn't even hear myself anymore. People around me were moving on with life, building things, growing, figuring it out. And me, getting out of bed even felt like a victory. Some days you feel like you're moving through life and notice. And then one day you wonder, yeah, I don't like that. Anyway, this is Istanbul.
I had my fill, my share of losing.
Wow, his voice is so good. Where's that little girl who wanted to win? When you look at her, you see her looking at you, and suddenly you feel the disappointment in her eyes. And there starts the self-blaming, the shaming, the self-hate for not becoming who she dreamed you would be. And just like that, you collapse again. You cry and tell yourself, I will feel much better tomorrow. But then tomorrow becomes today's worst version, and still the days go by. But you get by and noticed. We couldn't go and see what's inside of the mosque and how it looks like. They are cleaning, so next time.
This is Turkey, right? Look. There's a cat inside and there is another one outside.
30s, a decade that society often romanticizes and loves to label as the prime of life, the golden years, the time when you're supposed to know who you are, financially stable, a loving partner, married, maybe kids, passport full of stamps, something that looks good on paper. Like, by now you should have made it, whatever made it even means. So when that doesn't line up with your reality, what happens when you wake up and you don't feel any of that? What happens when you look around and nothing feels stable? Not your job, not your mind, not your place in this world. Like, you've been running this marathon only to find out at the end it was actually a race and you didn't reach the finish line on time. You start wondering if you've done anything worth being proud of. So you go ahead, you scroll and watch, and then you find yourself comparing. And suddenly you feel small. Absolutely the worst. I ordered mango and coconut frappe, probably just powder. And my friend ordered, what is this, strawberry and?
White chocolate.
And white chocolate. Absolutely. Tastes like the strawberry milk for kids. No, and that they sell in the market. Same. Awful. A post with someone with a key to their new house, someone launched their business, someone's having their second child. Oh my god, congratulations. Someone's glowing in Bali, sipping matcha and manifesting peace. Even though I would actually love to be the one in Bali, but you're just trying to figure out what to eat for dinner without crying. If not, skipping it all together and just go to sleep, cause sleeping ends a day, a chapter. You sleep in hope of tomorrow might be better. Tomorrow I will know what I want to do, so it makes it a little bit bearable.
Believe me, if you
This
put
is
here
good.
one Italian in this one, no difference. Except that you will feel a bit of alcohol in the other that is normally room. Tiramisu queen.
Oh my god, this is so good.
Oh my god, this is
So good, right?
We can talk about the weather.
If you go to Italy,
Even if you don't know, you
Yeah.
might try it with alcohol, so it's not halal food.
yes.
But in Turkey, everywhere, not everywhere, but 99% of the places, you will find the halal tiramisu.
Yeah.
That is this one. We are not drunk. This is the halal one. That is delicious. But I just told her because, sorry, I know the taste.
She worked
I worked
in
in an
tiramisu
Italian
place, so
restaurant when I was a student, but because the coffee is strong enough, it really gives a fake room taste that is so much similar to the real one. Yeah,
It's a bit bitter,
amazing.
maybe.
Yeah.
this is the
Yes.
best tiramisu I've ever tasted.
For orders, call to 011.
Yum 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 yum. Let's add
The perfect summer is over in a flash and you're on your way. Somebody near is open for tonight. It's not too late.
an invisible deadline.
Says yes.
The one you never agreed to, but still feel pressured to meet, starts to wait on you. You hold your breath when someone asks, "What do you do?" Well, I exist. Of course, it's easy to feel like you're failing when every post screams success. Of course, no one posts their breakdowns, their identity crisis, or their moment of lying in bed after crying for hours. But here's the truth. You are not behind, and I refuse to let you say that to yourself. We're all on different paths, and so is you. Some paths can be slower, can be messier and quieter, but it's still yours. Yes, maybe you didn't buy the house, or start the business, or tick all the boxes they said you should by now. Maybe you're not where you thought you'd be, not even close, but you survived things no one clapped for. Silent battles, sleepless nights, moments when breathing felt like effort.
Are we at the end or are we at the start? 129 beats per minute. 비가 내리면 자연스레 너를 떠올려 따스해지니까 Don't know how I can explain 하루 종일 네 생각에 간절해 낯설어 나 왜 이런 걸까 You're the cure to all my pains 널 좋아하나 봐 널 사랑하나 봐 이제는 더 이상은 숨길 수 없잖아 내일 더 아껴줄 거야
Anyone can chase success, but healing? Choosing to begin again when everything inside you wants to stop? That's a different kind of strength. If all you did this year was surviving, I'm proud of you. Because some days, that's more than enough. Maybe you haven't built an empire yet. Maybe life is not about empires. You've left your hometown, you moved out of your house, stepped into a new country. You might have learned a new language. You've adapted to a new life. You made it your own. I'm reading this beautiful book that I just started. I started like yesterday night, and I'm already on page what? 51. I'm so loving the story. Maybe you once believed your heart would stay broken, but then love found you again, soft and unexpected. Maybe the big dreams is still sitting quietly in the corner, but you've been rebuilding yourself slowly but gently, piece by piece. Maybe with shaky hands, but so much heart is a kind of success no one puts on resumes. Maybe this season of life is not about big wins. Maybe it's about deep roots. So when it's finally the time to bloom, and you will, don't worry, don't rush it, it won't be temporary. It will be real. And if you're watching this and feeling the same, you are not a failure. You're just unfolding. We're all made of layers, and that takes time. So let's breathe. Keep showing up, one quiet win at a time. You might not have it all figured out, but you've come so far, and that deserves to be seen. Your story isn't over. It's still being written, and maybe this chapter, the one that feels the most uncertain, will become the one you'll speak about most powerfully someday. You don't need to be extraordinary right now. Maybe you just need to be honest and gentle and open, to keep going, to take the next step, even if it's small. That's not failure, that's bravery, because you are a winner.
Carry emotion, the weight of the ocean. You keep climbing mountains, too blind to see. It's not getting you closer to where you wanna be in your life. The weight on your shoulders, time to put it down. You fall and you break, you got battles to take on, but you figure it out, yeah. When you fall and you break, you got changes to make now. See the light at the end of the tunnel, it's right there, now just look up and follow. Take one step at a time, babe, I'm with you.